In this video, I'm going to show you how to manage the change process, any process of change through a relationship. So it could be that you're traveling from Nigeria and relocating to Australia, or relocating to Canada, or relocating to America. You could use the method I'm going to show you in this video to learn the new culture towards prospering in your new environment. Or you could be a new regional head or a new regional manager in a company. Maybe you relocated from Cape Town, South Africa to a branch of a company in Nigeria, or you relocated from a branch in Nigeria to a branch in New Zealand, and somehow you do not like the organizational culture in the new branch of the same company that you were transferred to. In this video, I'm going to show you how to change this culture in a relationship. Now, if you're interested in this topic, why don't you think about going down and smashing the subscribe button, because we usually come out with this tourism and cultural, civil kind of topics every Thursdays. And while you're down there, you might want to think about turning or clicking the bell icon so you can turn on the notification bell when we drop contents like this in the future. You can catch these videos when they drop. And if you're stopping by this channel for the first time, I thank you, but you can do us one better and give us a thumbs up. It helps us a lot. It tells the YouTube algorithm that this content was useful to you, and it can find more people like you all around the world and show this video too. So why don't you hold on to that thought? Why don't you hold on to your pen and your pad? And I'm going to dash out to the market, and I'm going to be back with more.
You know the way I do it when I drop lyrical. Anytime I spit lyrical, philosophical. All the niggas mimical, but this fair still on taking literal. Punchlines collateral. Maximum damage.
Hello Chronicles, hello YouTube, how are you all doing today? It's still your boy Fuse on the Fuse Chronicles. Now, like I said in the introduction, I'm going to teach you how to manage a change process in a relationship. It's worth noting that everything that has to do with change can only take place in a relationship. Imagine if a random person walks up to you and tells you, I don't like the way you keep talking funny. I don't like the way you keep speaking. You're always cursing. You're always sounding very rude. You're going to take it like an antagonistic approach, and you're always going to be defensive. When you attack somebody, the person always defends himself, and you can never get things done that way. But look at this. When you meet a person for the very first time, I don't care whether it's in a bank, in a church, in a mosque, in a different country, at the airport, when you meet a person for the very first time, that person is a stranger to you just as you are a stranger to the person. Now, when you start to talk, when you start to hold a conversation or have a conversation with this person, hello, what is your name? Hi, my name is Fuse. I am a content provider, and I'm also a supply chain logistic and management professional. What do you do? Oh, hi, my name is Jessica. I am a beautician. Oh, my name is Philipper. I am a fashion designer. I have my own fashion clothing line. Suddenly, there's a name to the face. Suddenly, there's a profession to the name. And oh, wow, I like that. I've always wanted to get my own clothing line. Is it possible to get tips and tricks from you? Oh, I've always wanted to move my products all around the world. And you're a supply chain and logistic professional. Can we collaborate? Can we work together? Suddenly, there's something she has that I want, and there's something I have that she wants. Oh, sure, I would love that. Can I get your contact? Can I get your business card? Or can I get your phone number? And we start to exchange information. She gives me her complimentary card. I give her my business card. When I move from just not knowing this person or known to having or placing a name to this woman's face, and she places a name, an occupation, a profession to my face, we both move from the realm of stranger to contact. I become a contact on her phone. Look at this. I become a contact on her phone. Yeah, she knows my name, she knows I do this, she knows we do different stuff. Now, this is where it gets very interesting, okay? I want to ask you a question. In fact, do me a solid. Go down to the comment section and tell me, have you ever met someone before after you exchanged pleasantries? She told you her name, he told you his name, she told you her profession, you told her your profession, you exchanged contacts, she exchanged contacts, you both got each other's digits and all whatnot. And the next day, or the next week, or the next month, when you try calling this person never picked up. This person just refused to pick your call. Why? When you communicated with this person, there must have been chemistry. If not, your conversation wouldn't have lasted for more than 2 minutes. So you had this healthy and robust conversation that lasted 15 minutes, 30 minutes, and you went home thinking, oh my God, I found someone that looks just like me. I found someone that we share the same ideology. She wants what I want, or he wants what I want. But when you call the person never picked. Now look at this, you only felt that way. The other person didn't feel that way. When you exchanged information, when she got your profile and he got your profile, maybe on a surface view, it felt like there was chemistry, but deep down, this person just realized, I don't like what this person is doing. I don't have any use for this person. So when you try calling the person just doesn't find any use in her world or in his world to accommodate whatever it is you're doing. Did you get it? But say peradventure, you call this person after 1 week, you call this person after 1 month, or after 2 weeks, and the person picks the call, and you continue the conversation you had from the first time. So what you should do at this stage, if the person picks your call, or replies you on WhatsApp, or maybe you slide into the person's DM on Instagram, and the person responds and all that stuff, what you need to do, you've already gotten the person's first stage details. So you already know what the person does, his name, what she does, if she's a business professional, if she's an employee in XYZ company. What you need to do is to offer this person some value. You need to offer this person some care, because the first time you met the person, you move from stranger all the way to contact. The second time you communicate with this person, you already have exchanged biodata. The person knows what you do. Because you're having a conversation with the person the second time, the person has moved from contact to prospect. Okay? I don't care what you do. If you're into multi-level marketing, if you're into corporate life, if you're traveling to a new country, this applies to you. This is uniform across board. This is how you build a relationship. And when you build a relationship, only then can you transmit change. Okay? So the second time you have a conversation with this person, what you need to do is to take care of the person. You take care of your prospects. You show care to prospects. And the only way you can show care to prospects is to offer them the most value possible. Oh, you're into fashion. Oh, what level do you operate in? Oh, I'm just going from bank to bank, and I'm looking for customers who are going to buy my materials, who are going to buy my finished clothes. I take the measurements, sometimes they turn me back, sometimes they accept, sometimes I get sales, sometimes I don't get. Oh, that is so crude, you know. I have a good method. I have a way that you can market your business, and you're going to move to the next level as quick as possible. Would you like this? And you have to ask that question. You don't need to be giving someone directions or actionable steps that they are not interested in following. Did you get? And they say, oh yes, I'm sure. Oh, good. I have a friend who is the high commissioner in a high commission of XYZ country to this country. Would you like to meet him? If I set an appointment, would you find time to squeeze this appointment into your schedule? Oh, sure, I will. Oh, I've been looking for this stuff. Oh my God. Oh, good, no problem. Don't make promises you can't keep, okay? You're going to soil the relationship even before it can take off. So only make promises that you can keep. Get the meeting going, you set the appointment, you call your friend who's a high commissioner, you make sure he clears the schedule, and you get the lady who's a fashion designer to meet this person. You are taking care of the lady. Your stranger who has gone to contact, who is now a prospect. You are looking after the person, showing that person some care and offering that person some value. The person is the high commissioner, you have conversations, you just talk about everything, and obviously you need to steer the conversation to favor the person who you're taking care of, your prospect. You say, oh, high commissioner, I like your outfit. How often do you get your native attire done? I do it every month. Oh, Ambassador, why? You're a high caliber personality. You need to get your natives done every 2 to 3 days. My friend here can hook you up. Oh, really? Yes. And you know what she's gonna do? She's going to either take his measurement then or schedule another appointment to go to the high commissioner's residence or office to take his measurement. You are not going to be there when that happens. Did you get? But what you've done is you've offered value. You've taken care. Now, it's very easy for me to use a fashion designer, someone who has a clothing line as this example, because I've done this for someone before. This is basically my lifestyle. When I meet people for the first time, I want to know what they do. And when you tell me what you do, if it sparks my curiosity or interest, I start to think about ways that could make your business better. Okay? I'm an entrepreneur. It's only business people that usually spark my curiosity. I don't want to work for a company. I don't want to get a job. So when you tell me there's a job opening somewhere, you're not showing me value. So you need to vet the person. When the person moves from stranger to contact, you have the buyer information. You have to vet. Is this someone, or does he do, or does she do something I'm interested in? Or I'm going to be doing this in the future. I'm doing this right now. Can this person fit into what it is that I'm doing? Do you understand what I mean? This is what you do. Now, this is where it gets bad for most people. The second time, maybe you're a guy and you meet this girl and you've been able to go from stranger to contact. You want to move the relationship to the stage of prospect. And then you start to have a conversation, and maybe because it's a woman, all you see is sex. All you see is, oh, she's a woman, we can get down, I want to lay pipe and all whatnot. And you fail to understand that behind whatever you see in the physical is someone who is strong, mentally able, and intellectual, who wants to move up in life. And then you sell yourself short the second time. You're unable to transmit any level of value, and you're unable to look after, to show your prospects some care. When a prospect senses that you don't have any value to offer, the prospect starts to look at you as a suspect. Nothing can come out of someone looking at you as a suspect. The person sees you as someone who's trying to exploit her or exploit him or exploit them through this relationship. That is off. Nothing good is going to come out of this. Okay? Now, when you have been able to show this person some value and some care, and this person has found out that you are a high net worth individual, and this person has seen, in the course of your relationship, in the course of whatever it is you're doing, this person has seen what you're doing, and this person wants to do business with you. Okay? Because you need to understand one thing. It's good and fine to have relationships going, but you can only maintain a relationship through transactionary processes. So only transactions can keep a relationship going. I love you, honey. I love you, honey. If you are not bringing anything to that relationship, it's going to get sour real quick. Did you get what I mean? So this person has seen what you do. You've shown her value, or you've shown him value. They love the way you work. They love the way you move, and they want to get into business with you. Transactions start to take place. I want to give you this money for your service. I want to give you this money for your product. I love the way you work. At the point where money or financial gain or benefit changes hands, that person ceases to be a prospect and starts to be a customer. You show respect to this person. You show respect to customers. That's the only way you can keep a customer, by showing them respect. Did you get? Now don't forget, they move from stranger all the way to contact. They move from contact all the way to prospect. When they go to the stage, to get the person from contact to prospect, you have to show the person, offer some value, show the person some care. Then the person moves from prospect all the way to customer, because there's been transactional relationship going on. There's been financial benefit that's changing hands. The person is now a customer. You show this person respect. Now, I see women, okay? Now, I'm trying to be practical about this session so you guys understand, so you get to understand where I'm going. Please stick with me. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? What are you doing? You're cheating yourself out of some value. Go down, subscribe, like our videos, okay? Now, let's get back. I see women who wonder why they're still single. I see women who are always looking for already made articles. Oh my God, this guy is big. He drives a Range Rover Sport. He drives a Ferrari. He drives a double R, a Phantom, a Rolls Royce, and all that kind of materialistic stuff. I'm not against that, okay? But look at this. Have you ever heard about the concept of a diamond in the rough? What about that guy that you can see that this person has this prospects here? You can see that there's something. You can see that this guy has something that if I can just find this flame a little bit, is going to engulf the world. Why don't you take that guy, show him some value? Show him some value. Move them. Obviously, you know that guy, you know what he does, so you've moved from stranger to contact. Why don't you take that perspective stage and move on and make him a customer? Show him some value whereby this guy looks at you and realizes that no other woman has been able to do this for me. This lady has to be my wife. There you go. Or you're moving to a new country. Yeah? You're moving to a new country. By the way, I don't understand why people relocate from one country to the other though. There's value wherever you are, but that's content for a different day. If you're interested in understanding what I mean by this statement, leave me a comment down at the bottom and I'm going to make a separate video for this, okay? But just stick with me. So you move to a different country. You move to a different country and you're meeting new people. They might be white, they might be Hispanic, they might be Asians, they might be Caucasians. You're meeting new people. What level of value do you show to these people? Do you hold conversations with them? Do you find out what they do? Can you help them by virtue? Because this world is a global village. HR in Nigeria is not different from HR in America. Oil prospecting in Nigeria is not different from oil prospecting in America. The only difference could be in the way they do it, the technique. It could be in the technology, how they prospect oil. But every other thing that has to do with labor and human resource is the same. We all have the same type of problems and challenges because we share the same in single humanity. Do you get what I mean? Have you thought to ask this person, what do you do? What are the challenges in this business? Or what are the challenges you're facing in this line of work? And go ahead to help this person solve the problem that they have in their business, in their personal relationship, in their workspace, in their marriages, whatever the conversation might be all about. If you show enough care and you sow enough seed of value to this person is forever going to be indebted to you. You know why? Because from the law of wealth, value always returns back to the source. So if I offer you value, the value might not come from you, but it will come from somewhere else. I'll give you an example. I used to have this friend back in the day who went for a business conference. And he struck a conversation, or he started a conversation with the man who was saying by his rights. And he was asking the man about his business, they were talking, and even without even knowing, he started counseling this person about the challenges this person was having in his business. The man he was talking to was not interested in that conversation, but someone who was 3 rows behind was interested. Don't ask me how someone who was 3 rows behind was able to eavesdrop on the conversation, but he did. And what he did was he moved up. He told the person by the man's left, can we change seats? But he said, sure, I'm in front, you in the back. So I won't mind going to the front. And he sat down there. And that was how he was able to generate. My friend and this person, who he wasn't even talking to, were able to harness a relationship. Move from stranger all the way to contact, all the way to prospect, all the way to a customer that generated millions and millions in revenue. Okay? Now, I want to ask you another question. Has it ever happened that you meet someone for the first time and you were so interested in what this person was doing, but when this person called you, and it was this person who called you the next time, maybe it was 3 days later, maybe it was a week later, maybe it was a month later, this person called you, and instead of maintaining or dwelling in the realm of vision and aspiration, what you can do that could offer value to humanity, what this person did the second time you had a conversation was ask you for money, for cash. Oh sir, how you doing? I enjoyed our conversation the last time, but I need your help real quickly. Can you please assist me with $1,000? Can you please assist me with 100,000 naira? Can you please assist me with 2,000 pounds? Just saying this right now makes me want to cry. You know why? This person who met this other person for the first time had a conversation that should have led to something beautiful, has jumped the gun. He's killed the relationship even before it could take flight. Because money, cash, or its equivalent, is a byproduct of a process. So when I meet you and we get into a relationship together and we start to transact, because I've already told you that transaction is the only way that a relationship can be maintained. At the end of each transaction, or any transaction we might get into, the byproduct is money. It's like a person who you see in the gym working out, or you see those people when you go into work or go into your company every morning jogging on your street and you see them sweating. When they're jogging, they're building muscles, they're building their immunity, they're building their white blood cells to defend their body against germs and against any other bacterial infection. The byproduct of the workout process is heat. Now, a person who meets you for the first time and calls you the second time and starts to ask for money, what he's doing is jumping all the process of muscle building, building immunity, and going to the stage of heat, the byproduct. The person is looking for the byproduct. Who does that? How insane is that? Who goes for the byproduct instead of focusing on the maintain, what this relationship could blossom into? Do you get it? So guys, I want to believe this video has been able to teach you guys how to harness the power in relationships, how to build a relationship and transmit change. Don't forget, when you show this person a new way to go about their business, you are changing the person from what they used to know to something new. That is change. Doing something different is the meaning of change, okay? So if this video was useful and valuable to you in any way, shape, or form, do me a solid, go down, smash the subscribe button. We're building something beautiful here, an environment, a community where we can be valuable to each other by sharing information and knowledge, okay? And while you're down there, you might want to click on the bell icon so you turn on the notification bell so when we drop new videos or new content, you can catch it when it drops. And if this video was helpful to you in any way, why don't you think about giving us a thumbs up? It helps us a lot. It tells the YouTube algorithm that this video was useful to people like you, and they can find more people like you all around the world to share this content or show this video to, okay? And if you have friends who are not too crazy about stepping out of their comfort zone to start relationship, maybe they're introverts and you want them to be more outspoken and outgoing, or you feel where they are they could do better than where they are, and the best way to do it is to meet people that can help them. You can think about sharing this video with these friends or family members of yours. And like I always say, happiness is a choice. It's your choice to be happy today, not the position or the place of your mom, your dad, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, your brother, or your sister to make you happy. It's your job to make yourself happy. So choose to be happy today, and I'll see you on the next cut. Bye-bye for now.